So Adrian Newey is going to be the new team principal at Aston Martin, and the move is a surprise, a shock, or whichever way you want to term it. In my view, however, this is the first time in the Aston Martin stint I'm slightly worried with the trajectory this team is going on. Now, in general, I've been quite impressed at the way Aston Martin has invested a lot in the infrastructure and hired quite a few key people. And as I said in my previous video, if they had gone ahead and hired someone like a Christian Horner, who was going to be particularly an upgrade on Andy Cowell, I would have been more than happy. However, they've promoted or they've moved things around within the team, and now Adrian Newey is the team principal. In my view, I'm slightly worried where Aston Martin is going right now. First of all, when it comes to going ahead with Adrian Newey, let's get one thing straight: this is not a planned call. If this was supposed to be a planned thing, then Adrian Newey would have been signed and put in that particular position already. This is something that has happened now for one reason or the other, probably internal conflicts or something that has played a big role. And when internal conflicts lead to such internal changes, it's not good because it reeks of politics. And when it reeks of politics, usually in Formula One, things don't work. Secondly, and probably most importantly, Adrian Newey, he's been in Formula One for close to 4 decades now. And the way he's made his name and what his legacy is going to be, it's going to be of a technical wizard that built some of the more dominant cars in Formula One. It's not going to be someone who's a manager, which is the role he's going to take right now. Aston Martin signed Adrian Newey, the technical wizard. They didn't sign Adrian Newey, the manager. And he has not established himself as someone who manages teams, who takes care of the day-to-day stuff. That's not Adrian Newey. And that is where you have to question the thought process. Now finally, and probably one of the more important things, the lack of stability and the turnover within Aston Martin, it's a bit alarming. The team came into formation in 2021 when the Aston Martin first was part of the grid. Since then, we've had Otmar Zafnar, Mike Crack, Martin Whitmarsh, Andy Cowell, and Adrian Newey. And all these personnel have been shifted and shuffled around, and some have been released. When this happens, it's not stable. In Formula One, at least in the 21st century, if you look at any dominant era, there's one thing that stands out. It's the stability in the leadership. Aston Martin does not have that. And once it does not have that, it makes you question whether the direction and the long-term thought process, is it there? I'm not entirely sure. Adrian Newey, a man reputed for building the best possible cars in Formula One, is the best person to be a team leader. They are apples and oranges, completely different skill sets required, and I'm not entirely sure this is the right way for the team to go. We'll wait and see what happens. For now, I'm slightly worried and not the best call in my view from Aston Martin.